And we're back with part 2 of the new Q&A. This is from the World of Stuff. What was the last
Did you already read the last one?
Yes.
Right.
The World of Stuff. What was the last tape you bought? VHS tape you bought? Didn't you buy something recently on VHS? Like that McDonald thing, or is that on DVD?
That was a DVD.
What was the last tape?
I don't remember.
I didn't buy it. It was a film someone sent me to watch, but I don't. That was the last VHS I remember watching. But what was the last one I bought? Was it Remote?
Might have been.
I think it was Remote.
I can't remember. I like. It's not the way I know I walked about something after that. The last one I remember was like years ago. It was right before when Suncoast went out at the mall we used to go to. That Shake, Rattle, and Roll. Except I thought I bought something after that.
Which is a better Tom Hanks movie, Big or The Burbs?
Probably Big.
I like both of them.
I don't remember The Burbs that much.
And this question we both know. Who loves orange soda? Charlie Sheen. Come on, let's do it again.
I can't even look at you.
Try and do it again.
Right.
Who loves orange soda? Tom Waywood. Try it again. Try it again. Who loves orange soda? Kenan Thompson.
Well,
I'm just kidding. Kel Mitchell.
You're closer. Kel loves orange soda.
And this is an insulting question to me, so I'm not reading it. Don't read that. And he also said, "Do you enjoy roller coasters? Elaborate if you don't." Well, and will you ever meet Shane Jensen in real life? Well, I would like to have Shane Jensen in one of our videos, wouldn't you?
Yeah. You're mean. 14mm2.
When was the last time you got some action? Well, MJ recently had some.
About
2 days ago?
Well, about 2 or 3 days ago.
And our last action was about 2 weeks ago.
Wasn't making reference to you.
Oh. If you could kill another actor, kill any actor, well, I wouldn't kill any actor. I wouldn't do that. Well, some people ask stupid questions. Who would win in a fight, you or MJ?
Well, I'd like to think the answer to that's obvious.
If you saw Terror at the Super Center, the way I acted, Terror Super Center 2.
Well, if
I was acting like that,
you'd think it would be him.
Yes.
Well, I think you should watch How Much We Can Lift, and you'll know then.
Adam Chubby, 6.
And no, I'm not acting conceited. I'm serious.
Are you looking forward to Terminator Salvation? Besides, do you think it would be as good as the other Terminator films, even though Arnold Schwarzenegger won't be playing in it?
I wish he was.
I've heard someone say he might be in it still.
I know.
I
am looking forward to it because it's a Terminator movie. Because I loved the first 2 Terminator movies.
But
the third one was all right.
The first and second were the best ones.
Yeah, the first one was really good. The second one was one of my favorite movies.
I want to see it, but I'm not really extremely excited about it.
I know.
Realm of Music. I'm excited about the new Bruno movie. Didn't you like that trailer?
Yeah.
Realm of Music. Will MJ be getting the new Ghostbusters game? I think you all like.
What kind of That's like asking, does MJ have long hair?
MJ already has it pre-ordered at
Yes.
Babbage's.
Yes. I wonder why everyone keeps asking. Yes, I'm gonna get it. Yes, I want it. There's no way I'm gonna turn it down.
Yes, I'm gonna get it. Yes.
It's pretty obvious.
It's pretty obvious.
Cut it out.
Cut it out.
Let's read on.
Let's read on.
I'll leave.
Okay, MJ, will you be getting... Oh, yeah, we already asked that. Shawn, what's your favorite sci-fi horror film? I think for sci-fi, I really liked... whatever that... I always forget the movie that was on the ship. There's a lot of movies on ships, though. Smallville, 1992.
Hey, cool.
Which one of these movies are better? Superbad, Knocked Up, Drobit Taylor, Pineapple Express, Fired Up, or Adventureland?
I think they mean like one or the other.
Which ones are the better ones? Well, Superbad, Knocked Up. Probably Knocked Up.
I didn't see Knocked Up.
Drobit Taylor, Pineapple Express.
Superbad was pretty cool.
Which did you like better, Drobit Taylor, Pineapple Express?
That's not easy. I liked them both.
I liked them both. I think I like Drobit Taylor better.
Out of those,
it was more fun.
Drobit Taylor or Pineapple Express? I guess Drobit Taylor because it had more fighting to it.
And then Fired Up or Adventureland. Adventureland. Fired Up was not the greatest movie. It was funny though.
Adventureland. Out of those two, I liked Fired Up more.
Well, for movie qualities, I mean, Jesse 20016. What did you guys like to do when you were young? What kind of games did you like to play, and what kind of movies did you like to watch? Well, we haven't really changed very much.
What do they mean when we were young? Do they mean like kids?
Yeah.
Well, that was like, I didn't even know you then, so...
I knew you when I was 11. We were both 11.
Oh, I thought you just turned 12.
Something like that. What did you like to do when you were a kid? Like, when you were a kid, though, I remember
Like
me and my friend Nell,
ever.
we used to make some videos together. Like, we're like us hosting TV shows and stuff. They
Yeah,
were
honestly,
not very good.
I didn't do videos when I was young, to be honest. I mean, I acted a lot, but I didn't do...
You got the camera in the 7th grade, and that's when we first started doing them.
Yeah, like, near the beginning of, like, 7th grade.
For Christmas, I think, or something like that.
A little before. I played video games, obviously. I played Atari, loved Atari. Nintendo, Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo, those are all the ones I love to play. A lot of Game Gear, Game Boy. Not a lot of Game Boy. I played Game Boy a little later. I played more Game Gear.
I had Game Gear.
Yeah, I know. I watched... I still have it, too. I watched... Like, the Ghostbusters was my favorite cartoon. That, then I watched Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
And you just got a DVD of it from the P.O. box, and you were watching it, like, the opening, like, 10 times over.
Yeah, I know, because that's one of the coolest, most inspiring openings. I used to play... Or no, I used to watch...
For games, though, I played Sega. I remember getting that in, like, 91. Then I got Super Nintendo because I did good on tests. I think I got a good report card or something. And then I played the Game Gear. I didn't get that Game Boy until years later. I think I remember seeing people at camp having it.
I know. Also, I used to, like, I had a lot of action figures. That was another thing. I used to, like, love to, like, compare them, and I used to have the pieces. I don't have those as much anymore. Now I just like the figures and the vehicles themselves, but I used to have the pieces to, like, make actual cities. Like, I remember me and a bunch of friends at a daycare center. We had all the pieces to make the entire, like, Ninja Turtles, like, city. Like, you know, in Krang's Fortress and all that stuff. And they said, get all this together. Like, it was really cool.
I remember, though, like, what I did, I went to, like, Hunt Valley Mall a lot. And I went to, wasn't that the mall? Didn't you go there a lot?
Yeah, I went that, the Towson Mall.
That mall's gone now,
like
it
the
sucks.
I went to the White Marsh Mall a little bit. I mainly went to the Golden Ring Mall.
The Towson Mall I didn't start going to a lot till, like, 99 when it was up to, 2000, I'm tired, 1991.
Yeah,
we always do these things so late at night, then crap out.
I was just saying, 91 was when I went to, like, that was when that mall was at its best. It was, like, the early 90s,
now it's
80s,
like,
early 90s.
It's okay.
Now, it's fully
the problem is, too, it's too bad, too, because they put in all these new stores, and the economy's so bad, all the new stores are already going out of business.
And I'm sick of hearing about that economy.
I don't know. Damn economy. So let's go on to the next question. What's your favorite 80s movie? I think Pee-wee's Big Adventure, and that's from Go Crazy For You.
Ghostbusters.
What are your favorite movie-watching foods? I don't really eat a lot of stuff while I watch the movie. I don't like popcorn. After working in the movie theaters, I've had enough of popcorn.
I never liked popcorn.
It gets stuck in your teeth, and you're always, like, spitting it out.
Yeah, I'm way more of a pretzel guy.
Like nachos. If we go to the movies,
I like nachos.
We eat nachos.
They're not my favorites, but I do like them. Yeah, I love pretzels.
The pretzels are okay, like pretzel bites.
Like chips, and I mean pretzels. The soft ones are fine. I like the hard ones more. I love chips. Like I love
like when with us in the movies too, we usually sneak in 7-Eleven sandwiches.
I know.
Well, that was what we used to do all the time on Fridays before I was driving. Before both of us were driving a long time ago, we'd always just walk over to the movies and then sneak in all this food from 7-Eleven. We'd sneak hot dogs in. Remember, we'd be like opening things up, and then
sandwiches.
It was always like a problem with opening them, so we'd have to wait for like the big loud preview, and then we go. It'd be like this. It'd be like right during the previews.
Of those explosions, like that's why I like open it and start eating.
I know.
Can I have more?
Yeah. I hope these chips want someone else in the house. I've just been eating them. Don't they have like a good burntness? They're like burnt to sheet, but they're good.
This is a little one.
See, they're like. We didn't even have dinner today. We only had this like lunch really late.
I know.
This is from Bumble Productions. Shawn, what's your favorite films of all time?
In every one of these Q&As, there's always one or two questions that gets looped a lot.
And I think we answered that a lot in the other ones. Salone92. Hey guys, MG, I think you should introduce Carlos for the first time on screen. The problem is him and Carlos broke up.
Okay, on a serious note, there is no Carlos.
Yeah, there is.
That's just
That's vlog humor.
Yeah, that was a joke. There is no Carlos. Sean just made that up.
The truth is, the versions of us on vlogs,
they're fake.
They're not really fake.
Not always, but like they're.
Sometimes we just add silly stuff to it to make it more interesting.
They're added to make it more entertaining. And
like the vlogs recently, though, in the last like 6 months, have really pretty much just been us.
Yeah, they're all staged, and The whole
Not
Carlos...
the new ones, though, but the old ones. Like, my favorite one, Prom Night, was staged, but staged so good. Remember we had that big fight?
Right.
And then you're coming out of the car, and that was a great one. Good one.
I don't remember that.
You don't?
No, that whole Carlos thing, that's like a running gag he just brings up a lot.
Yeah, that's not real. Cute. What is your saddest film you've ever seen?
That's not easy.
I think... Didn't you cry like a fiend to My Girl?
My Girl, I think Beautiful Mind. Russell Crowe. What's another one?
Requiem for a Dream was really sad.
I think, like, the part at the end... I don't think saddest. I don't think this really...
You tell me about that Jumanji a lot.
No, if you think about it, the fact that they grew to love those kids, and they were real close to him, and then at the end the kids don't remember because the whole thing never happened, but they remember because... I don't know if that really counts, but...
What do you think of the film American Beauty?
It's pretty good.
I like that a lot.
It's not on my favorites list, but
if
it was good.
you could date any celebrity, who would it be?
If I could date any celebrity?
What's male and female? You gotta pick two.
The only
for male, I guess John Stamos.
Yeah, that's who I was thinking.
Yeah, John Stamos. And for female, Anna Faris.
For female, let me think.
MJ, you're engaged. You shouldn't be bringing any of this up.
Yeah.
Night Dog, but you shouldn't have even brought John Stamos up, but I guess, Laura will forgive you for that.
Oh.
Hi, Shawn. I'm a big fan. Here are my questions. Do you like broccoli? Do you like broccoli?
I love broccoli.
I like broccoli. I mean, I don't have any problem with it. What's your opinion of Britney Spears?
I wish things would go better for her.
Did you like that new song she did? That not newest, but like a while back. That "Give Me More" one.
I don't know if I heard it.
That "Give Me." You know that.
You heard it?
Yeah.
I don't know if I heard it, but...
Would you ever consider visiting Scotland?
Yeah.
I'd go there. What? Big Sparky 2. This may be a little different than anything...
Big Sparky 22.
22. This may be a little... Computer is very far away. Let's increase the size. Well, it's fine. Big Sparky 22. This may be a little different than anything you have ever discussed.
Okay.
Think about MA, a.k.a. Mixed Martial Arts, the Ultimate Fighting Champion, World Extreme Cage Fighting, Strike Force, Dream Affection, Dream, etc. I don't think anyone ever asked you this, so I just wondered if you watch that stuff or not that your cup of tea. I don't know what your future in acting is, but in my opinion, you have a great future in movie reviews. Great videos and keep up the good work.
Movie reviews?
I don't know.
Thank you. My future's going to be in acting.
Yeah, we do the movie reviews for fun, but
as far as cage fighting, I love all that fighting and stuff movies like
Frederick.
8,
7, 1, 2.
We didn't even get to finish answering his question.
I like broccoli.
No.
I'm kidding, MJ. I can't even say the word, but I'm messing around.
No, the kidding. No. He said like cage fighting, all that stuff. Like it was a real detailed question, and you just overlooked it.
I know, but I don't watch cage fighting. I'm trying to become a cage fighter. Okay,
well, you don't take it seriously, obviously. I know. I love that stuff.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I could do it.
Fine, do it.
Rhetoric.
Show me that you can do it.
It's like, fine, I will. But show me. Okay, I'm good.
Do you like fireworks?
Yeah.
I'm like Dutch Door. Like, I love fireworks.
Like who?
Dutch. Do you like music?
Love it.
I like. Is my favorite? Your favorite? At least my favorite music is synth music.
Yeah, that's one. I love good music.
Isn't that light just pissing you off? It's right in your face.
Yeah. Well, at least people can see us, but I hate bad music.
Do you like splatter movies? I do.
Splatter?
Like gorey movies.
Truthfully, no. It doesn't gross me out. It's not one of my favorites. I like intense, like, if it's intense, like, violence and stuff, that's fine. But if it's just all this gore, I mean, only if it's used properly, to be honest.
MJ and Shawn, when did you buy your first video camera? And do you still have it? This is from Danny Puke.
Actually, I still have it. When I was like 12.
I got mine like you got your 7th grade. I got mine 8th grade from Montgomery Ward's that went out of business like a year or two later.
Yeah, mine like the one I got was one we had to edit on VCRs. That's how old.
Yeah,
that's how old we were.
And then I got the second camera in like the 12th grade. And then I got the really big one that I don't use all that much. I think like 2 or 3 years ago. Then like 2 years or something like that, I got the HD one.
Yeah.
Trent Films. Hey guys,
Thanks.
I'm looking forward to seeing you in the movies you're acting in.
Thanks.
I've been talking to Will Hartman about on MSN about macabre medicine. It sounds great. I'm also a filmmaker and recently released my latest horror film, Killer Spirit. See
all
my
these
channel
all these
to see
horror
it.
films, jeez.
Anyway, my question is, what inspires you to make movies, and why do you do it? I mean, I've always liked doing movies. I mean,
well, truthfully, I have this feeling like, I don't know, one of my main purposes in life is to like entertain and to please people.
and the thing is, aren't you really only happy when you're like working on a movie or acting in a movie or doing something on a film?
It's just.
It's like that's the environment
it's
I like.
one of the main things I connect with the best.
That's the only environment I like being in, and that's why like when you're at the jobs that we do, they're not really. At least mine's close to it, but yours is
Yours
so
is closer.
off.
Mine is way off. So you're working in a movie theater.
At least I can talk to people about the films.
Yeah, you can. That's closer to what you do. Mine has nothing to do with it.
This is from Colossus 1281.
Hello.
Do you wash your hands after you use the restrooms?
Of course.
I've seen you sometimes not.
Well, if we're in a rush.
When we're in a hurry. I don't think we did
today. You're the one telling me, come on, MJ, we're in a rush. I'm like, okay, so I just have to like wipe my hands off, quickly grab a towel, and...
Someone said, have you ever smoked marijuana?
No,
I never. We've actually never done any drugs at all.
No, and some people are like, what? Why not? Or they go, you too scared? It goes, we don't want to ruin our lives with that stuff.
And I'm not kidding either. We've never done anything. I mean,
no.
I mean, call us pussweeds if you want, but we haven't.
And you guys do? Are you scared?
I know someone might be
like, lay back and have fun.
We have drinking alcohol, but I mean, we really waited till we were 21.
Yeah, which we don't do that anymore. At least I don't.
Well, and what's your favorite, most woman?
Bondable movie, babe.
I don't know. Favorite
that would
game
take some
system.
thought.
Favorite game system.
Probably. And favorite game.
Nintendo
wow.
64. No,
one of my
Nintendo
favorites.
64, Super Nintendo.
Yeah, Super Nintendo is one of my favorites. That, Atari, Nintendo, Sega Genesis. Those are like the main four. I do like PS2. There's a good handful of PS2 games and PS1 games I do love. But mainly like the original classics. One of my favorite games is like Bomberman. I guess of course the cult classics: Mario, Sonic, Pac-Man, Mega Man. You know, definitely those.
Kaiser Bill 50. If you could go back in time in history, what time period would have loved to live in or visit? Well, I think I'd like to go back to like the 70s and definitely like the late 80s, like 1985 to like 1989, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'd say like more like maybe 82 possibly. Actually, just about any year in the 80s is the number one.
Would you like to go to the 50s?
Yeah, I'd like to hang out in like the 50s, the 60s, the 70s. I'd like to hang out then, see what they're like. Yeah. I'd definitely go back to the early 90s again.
Like, wouldn't you like to go back and see when like Bill and Ted was coming out and see in theaters again?
Yeah, both of them.
I know. Plox 83. Have you ever seen the Swedish film Let Them Write One In? I talked about them last DVD update. I really like that.
I didn't know what that was. Back to that last question, there's actually a bunch of decades I'd like to go to.
Would you like to say another one?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I feel like I'm not done. Like, even, like, maybe the 1700s, 1800s, like, certain points. I just like to see what they were like. I'm sure I know what they were like. I'm just saying I'd like to hang out in them again. I mean, hang out in them.
One other question was, have you watched your DVDs? Have you watched all your DVDs? Well, there are at least a couple hundred, I bet, that aren't opened.
There's
a lot that aren't opened.
Do you feel like one day when you have all free time, you're going to just watch all of them?
Probably. Gibber John. That's an awesome phone. And to Shawn, what's your favorite fruit? And to MJ, your favorite candy? Well, I actually based the phone off the color of my car, if you noticed.
Oh, you showed it? Yeah, I noticed when you were holding it out when I first saw it. I'm like, geez, it's the same color as your car.
They asked me my favorite fruit first.
Right.
Probably strawberries.
What's my favorite candy? I'd like to answer that, but he didn't ask me. So, my favorite candy? Oh, it's not easy. I like candy. I like ice cream more, but my favorite candy is... Does marshmallows count?
Maybe.
Kind of. Well, definitely one of them's marshmallows. I guess... I don't know. I can't think of much else.
We'll see you in part 3.